the past lover sent another guard for double protection for the main character, so we're going to call him Guard 2. And this guard acts like a fanboy. He's very wild, he's very rambunctious, but he acts like a fanboy. He acts technically like me. He acts like I do when I talk about my 2D characters, no matter what the gender the person is, because I don't care about gender. Like, I get wild. I get crazy when I talk about my favorite characters, and he acts like this every time around the main character, specifically about the main character. And I just thought it was hilarious. He was also sent to invite the main character and his guard to go to the training grounds. And that the guard was also invited to perform on the training grounds and show his skills and abilities. At the training grounds, the main character ends up running into an ex-comrade of his. Yes, an old comrade of his. The comrade who was one who shut the gates when the main character was calling, close the gates, when he died. Yes, that's the same comrade. And the main character wants to have a conversation with him and tell him the truth. Tell him who he was in his past life or the person's memories that he has. He wants to talk with this person. And the person who's guarding him right now, neither one of his guards, it is his past brother. The main character tricks him so he can get away from this dude, which I was sitting there going, you dumb bitch. Do you not realize every time you're out of sight of someone who's supposed to be protecting you or taking care of you, you get almost raped? Or you get almost killed? Like, I would be staying so close with someone. I'd be terrified to be out of somebody's sight that I trusted and cared about. Like, I would be stuck with the person. They'd be trying to rip me off of them. I was like, bitch, do you not realize something bad could happen to you? That is literally why they told you to stay at this spot and stay with your past brother so nothing bad could happen to you, because they didn't trust the men down there not to do something. Like, listen to them. Why don't you listen? But he does what he wants, escapes his past brother to go and talk with his ex-comrade. He pulls his ex-comrade while listening to horrible comments being made to him by his, because they want to do, some of the soldiers want to do something to him. He pulls his ex-comrade to the sidelines. He reveals to his ex-comrade who he is. His ex-comrade is just utterly surprised, does not believe him. But the main character is able to convince him. They have a conversation. The main character tells him to go away. Those soldiers who are making comments towards the main character walks in after his ex-comrade leaves. Those soldiers try to do something to him. His ex-comrade realizes those soldiers weren't where he left them, rushes back to save the main character. At this point, the ex-brother, both guards have realized the main character is missing, so they're searching for the main character. The male lead was informed by one of his spies that, he has watching the main character. The main character is in danger. He rushes in there, gets them, and rushes to the scene. They arrive just in time to see the ex-comrade ripping those people to shreds for what they tried doing to the main character. And, the ex-comrade was about to get in humongous trouble. And the main character pleads to the male lead not to do anything to the ex-comrade. The ex-comrade saved him. Those were the soldiers who did thinking, and he told, the Mellies, tells the, ex-brother to take care of the issue, take care of those men, and, imprison the ex-comrade. The main character's like, don't do anything to him, please don't do anything. And I was like, no, he's gonna, not be in prison, he's not getting severely punished like the soldiers are, he's just gonna be sent to another room. But yeah, it's a mess. And the male lead has already kind of figured out that the main character is the past self, and that's why the main character went to his ex-comrade. But the male lead is pissed. He is furious that the main character pulled this behind everybody's back. And he tries talking to the main character about why it's such a bad thing that the main character pulled. And the main character's like, I had to do it. I had no other choice. I'm like, honey, you could have said, oh, isn't that one of the soldiers from 18 years ago? One of the guys who fought the vultures? I want to talk with him. I was born around that time. I want to know about the guy who fought in the war and one of the only survivors at the war. I just want to talk with him. He could have done that, but no, he didn't.